Good afternoon, this is Sean from Veseys. I'm joined with Gary today. We're going to be talking about how to build a raised bed using Veseys corner connectors and inline connectors. Now Gary, how do we get started?
Well, using our connectors, you'll find that there's two connectors to a box. And the corner connector, Sean, look like this. Allows you to attach two pieces of lumber together in a corner of different dimensions. So this particular one is for 2x10s. And you can also get them in 2x12s, 2x8s, and 2x6s. So for the bed that we're building today, we've decided to go with the 2x10s. That gives you a nice deep raised bed. And we're just cutting them to the length. So one of the first things you want to do is decide on the size of the bed, buy your lumber, and then cut it to length. I'm just going to cut the last piece here, and then we'll show you how to put them together. So we'll take them up to our location and then we'll put them together with the corners and connectors there.
Excellent. All right, Gary, looks like we're all set up here and ready to go, so why don't you show us how these go together?
Really simple, actually. You take the raised bed corners and you'll see that there are some holes drilled on each side. So you want the corner piece just to slide over the top of your pre-cut lumber, just like so. Lay the bed down. And with the corners you get some Phillips head screws. So use the Phillips bit and just drill the screw into the connector. Simple as that.
Now with these there's no need to pre-drill any of the holes or do any other prep work?
It's a good option because you're actually drilling fairly close to the end of the lumber. So to pre-drill the holes helps prevent any cracking. I've already done that to this one, so we're good to go. So once you get that one, set up your other piece of lumber and slide it into the groove and do the same thing. Now doing this you end up with a lot stronger corner than if you were just to nail two pieces of lumber together, because of the pressure of the soil tends to push the lumber apart, whereas this type of connector holds it very well.
And over time that will attribute you just a longer lasting bed.
That's right.
Than having to, say, replace it every couple of years.
Exactly. Now you'll notice that we're using regular spruce lumber for this. You have the option, of course, to use cedar as well. We recommend not to use pressure treated wood.
Okay.
Because of course you're growing vegetables and flowers in these, so it's better to stay away from the chemical treatment of wood.
We don't want any of those chemicals leaching into the soil and then leaching into our flowers and vegetables.
Exactly. Once you finish the corner, you'll see that it also comes with a cap, and the cap just slides in the top, and you can tap that down with a rubber mallet. For the inline connector, Sean, you'll see that they're a little bit different, and they have a slot for the middle piece and two other slots to join a longer piece of lumber together. So this way you can make a long raised bed, but keep it well supported in the middle.
So really with a couple of the corner connectors and some inline connectors, you could pretty much create any sort of size or configuration of raised bed to suit your needs?
That's right. If you go too long with one piece of lumber, you'll find that by the time you have the soil in, it wants to bow out. So this, using a center piece to connect the two, will just keep it a lot more stable. Excellent. So next time we can come back and we'll talk about how to prepare the soil for a raised bed and how to make sure that it's got it's good and fertile for what you want to grow.
That's great. Well, thanks for joining us, Gary, and showing us how to put this raised bed together. As Gary mentioned, join us next time when we'll be taking a look at the second part of this process. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and see you next time.